Maybe you've heard the trend of girl math, or you thought to yourself, oh, I paid for something using my Venmo balance, so it's free, or it's basically free because I use credit card points, or I returned something yesterday, so the purchase cancels out. And I want to talk about how all of these things are actually the same example of something called mental accounting. And it's basically a cognitive bias where we treat money differently depending on how we categorize it. And everybody does this. Even talking about different purchases in different ways, like calling that ice cream run a sweet treat, like you're literally just reframing the transaction in your brain. Language shapes your perception of something, and perception of something can shape your behavior. And that is how psychology works exactly as intended, and how places can get you to spend in certain ways or categorize purchases differently. It's all about the way that things are framed and the language around them. I mentioned like sweet treat culture, but there's also like a trend on TikTok around like daily luxuries. And these are sort of a rebranding to get you to consume more and spend more. Like by calling someone a treat, you're moving it from the expense category to this like self-care category that feels like it's less of a big deal, and it's your way to kind of rationalize it, right? Like your brain is desperately trying to make emotional spending feel logical, so it creates these very elaborate justification systems, like oh, like these new clothes boost my confidence, so they're career development. Like your brain is constantly trying to justify its own actions, and it will do that with your money as well. And the problem isn't that you're being irrational, it's that you are being human in a system that is designed to exploit these very human tendencies. And companies do spend millions of dollars studying mental accounting so they can trigger it more effectively. So the next time you kind of catch yourself doing this, it's really important to just recognize it for what trying it is, which is your brain trying to make sense of spending in a world that is constantly trying to separate you from your money. And awareness is really the first step to making more conscious choices.